A lot of you guys, you're too nice. You're Mr. Nice Guy. Weak, spineless. You've got fake people around you who are plotting against you, who are envious of you, who pretend to care for you when they don't. They don't give a shit about you. They don't. And you're too gullible. You're like, well, Ali, I've known this guy for 10 years. How long you've known someone is not an indicator for how good of a friend they are, how close they are to you. You've had a snake around you for 10 years. Congratulations. You played yourself. Some of you guys are just afraid of confrontation. That's what it is. You're too scared to say, you know what? I'm done with this shit. Peace. You're afraid of what they may say. Ali, but what if they get angry at me? Who gives a fuck if they get angry with you? If they've disrespected you and humiliated you repeatedly over the years, I mean, you should have walked away the first time they did that. I'm not the kind of guy to give people 3 or 4 chances. Not anymore, at least. When I was really young, maybe I was a little bit too forgiving. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. How many times have you heard that? Maybe someone told you, just give them the benefit of the doubt. When you get that weird feeling in your gut, you got to listen to it. That's your gut telling you, this person ain't good for you. Keep them away. But some of you guys, you're like, oh, no. You try and find reasons to justify why this person is a good friend. Maybe they did one good thing for you in 10 years, and you hang on to it. But Ali, he did this one thing for me, and I'll never forget it. Unless this motherfucker saved your life by jumping in front of a gun and taking a bullet for you. I don't care what good they've done. Oh, they bought you a coffee in 2017. If they're constantly trashing you in front of others, if they're talking you out of any aspirations of yours, every time you mention something that you want to do, they talk you out of it. Now, there's a friend giving you constructive advice, and then there's a friend telling you, nah, straight away, without even listening. That's how you know you've got hate around you. They will drown out your conversations with just obstacles immediately before even listening. Listening is an art. A good friend is a great listener. Okay. They take everything on board. They deploy some critical thinking. And sometimes they don't give you the answer or their opinion straight away. Sometimes it's over the course of a week, 2 weeks. They're like, okay, you know, I thought about it and what I think. And it's up to you if you want to carry on exploring it. But my personal opinion is X, Y, Z. But if you pursue it, you know what, man, I'm rooting for you. That's a good friend. Someone around you like, no, don't, straight away. That person is intimidated by the idea of you pulling it off, by you making it happen. That makes them feel deeply uncomfortable. Now, why these people feel this way, I can't tell you. I'm not one of them. I don't feel deeply uncomfortable when one of my friends does really well. I'm rooting for all my friends, all my homies. But some people out there, they get really uncomfortable. They're like, no, I can't allow that to happen. Or you mention a potential romantic partner to them and they're already trying to find flaws. I mean, that's a bad friend. That's a bad friend. You need to be comfortable in your own presence, fellas. Until you can get to the point where you have great people around you. And you have to take initiative to make that happen, by the way. When I say cut these people out of your life and go solo, this is a temporary measure. Don't remain solo. Isolation is not cool. It's not Sigma male-like. No. You're more vulnerable when you're alone. You are. A lot of men fall into depression when they're alone. They don't have a good circle around them. You need a good group of friends around you to push you when you're not feeling too great, to support you. You need people like that, for sure, 100%. But sometimes it's better to remain temporarily alone. And you don't have to be alone completely. I mean, you've got relatives, cousins, right? Siblings, maybe older siblings, older brothers. You don't need to be by yourself completely, locked in a room. No. The issue stems from you not liking your own company. That's what it stems from. You allowing disrespect, you allowing people around you who don't care about you and who wish you ill, wish you negative things. That stems from you not liking yourself. So you need to address that. Why don't you like yourself? Maybe your life's crap. Maybe you're overweight, broke, you smoke a lot of weed. I mean, you got to just keep it real with yourself. Don't beat around the bush and try and make it sound better than it. Nah, if it's shit, say it's shit. My life is shit. Say that. Not from the place of feeling sorry for yourself and, oh no, it's terrible. No. From the place of, we need to identify what the mistakes are in order to rectify them, in order to move forward. If you keep carrying on, floating around day to day, you're going to keep making the same mistakes. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. If you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you've always got. So something has to give. Address your insecurity of being alone. Address it. When you get in great shape, man, and you like the way you look in the mirror, immediately you like being around yourself because you look good. And when you look good, you feel good. That's one way. And that's pretty cheap to fix. Don't give me the excuses of, oh, but I don't have the money. Nah. Stop eating as many bloody burgers as you're currently eating. Burn more calories. Lose some weight. If you're broke and you start working on your money, and I don't mean you get to a point where you're making 10K a month straight. No. If you just go from being broke to having a source of income, immediately you're going to feel better. Now, once things are a little bit more stable and you go from 2,000 to 2,800 a month, big jump, feels fantastic. You're able to do things now that you weren't able to do before. Incredible. And then you slowly start getting those incremental wins. And then you look back and you're like, wow, I've come a long way. You start liking yourself more. Stop running away from your problems. Address them. Go to a restaurant by yourself. Fly to a different country by yourself. Just do that. If you've never done it before, if you've always gone with your friends, try it. Just go alone. If you absolutely hated it, I mean, it's probably because you don't like yourself. You don't like your own company. Is it the same going alone compared to going with friends? No, it's not the same. I, for example, like sharing new experiences with people that I love and care about. Just seeing them smile, seeing them look fascinated by a building or whatever, that makes me feel good. Especially if I get to take them there myself and show them. Maybe I've been before and it's like, I know the area. It makes me feel good. But at the same time, I can go to a museum by myself and be like, wow, that's amazing. I can go to a classic car showroom. I can go to an art gallery, whatever, and enjoy the experience by myself because I like me. There's peace in it as well. Sometimes you go with people and they're like, I don't want to go there, I don't want to go here. And before you're all fighting. This guy wants to do this, this guy wants to do that. Anyways, I digress. The point is, you tolerate bullshit because you don't like yourself. So fix that. Fix it. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like, comment, and let me know what you think down below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. See you in the next one.